We need to talk about the impending supply shock in this video. I have a great clip that most of you have probably not seen 100% of. Bloomberg discusses Bitcoin and where the conversation will go for the remainder of the year. Perspective, as this is the most unusual way the markets have ever appeared. This bull run is unique since institutional money is now entering the market. Hold on till you hear Novak Gra's words. I'm not going to play the entire clip. It's probably around 88 minutes long. Instead, I'll break it down. We will cover the entirety of it in the second video today, but what he says makes sense, as does his perspective on the volume of money that will enter these cryptocurrency markets. We will hear a little portion of it in the first. Are going to blow you away, so let's get started right away. With a current gain of 4.24%, Bitcoin is now trading at $65,900 or $3,559 remaining stable at that level. Pega's USD is currently at 99 cents, while XRP is going to confront its 66-cent resistance level. I have a sneaking suspicion that we're going to break through it, people. Easy right now if it falls. Doomsday is back in that 50-cent zone. Not that we desire doomsday, but then what? What anticipates happening, in my opinion? The wizard blessed us and said a few words. Everything about XRP appears bullish, and I'm confident that it will rise to $1 this month and even in the 90s. The closer we get, the more you ought to be. The closer Bitcoin gets to $1 before it crashes from its all-time high, the more parabolic we get. I'm not sure what will get you enthused about seeing a $7, $10, $15, even $20 XRP, people, if you're not happy about that. Yet I'm incredibly excited. Bitcorn, Moon Limbo said. I adore corn on the cob. The 65,000 rally is underway, and he is at please pardon me at this point. I'm having trouble breathing. I'm bursting with excitement, not even pausing to take a sip of my coffee. What other options do we have? I'll explain. The very basic thing that we are examining is Bitcoin Haven. We are always considering testing it. We anticipate making a little fix very soon after having we won't be returning to 485. Instead, we'll likely correct down to the $50,000 region, and you can imagine the rest. Bitcoin's total cryptocurrency market capitalization exceeds $100,000. Going to the upper end of my target range, which is approximately $7 trillion, you know what happens at that point. Well, get ready for the real show, because that's when XRP starts to soar, Ethereum begins to run, and money rotates out and into the arts. XLM Horror Casper Algo, if you haven't joined the Patreon group yet, head over there and do so immediately, people. That's how easy it is. Arrange a private conversation. Tonight, I have one going down. I have one scheduled for tomorrow and one scheduled for Thursday. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it, but I'm updating my forecast, that is, my top choices for what I plan to enter, instead of my predictions. I think the greatest profits are going to come during this bull market. As Bitcoin gets closer to its all-time high, the NFT node Monkey is selling for 1 million ION. Collections based on Bitcoin traded most. Volume greater than the Ethereum collections over the previous day, so it appears that there is currently an NFT push. Everyone believed NFTs were extinct. Can NFTs be considered dead if they never fully? Do you remember what happened last time? I got adopted. NFT bull market cycle, I certainly recall where some of the costs went, so why don't I? I feel like I'm always preaching to you about my project. You want a safe project, one that has been operating for more than 18 months, and one that continues to pay back XRP every month. You're curious about our destination. The metaverse of the friggin' moon is coming. Metaverses, as I put them, are many, plural, and more than one. Compatibility with our website, as well as the upcoming release of a token that will be listed on a significant exchange. I have no idea what you're doing online. How are you spending your time? Accepted XRP indeed. Sure, the NFT accepts credit cards. Borrowing hasn't even begun to climb into the top 65,000 of Bitcoin as the optimistic wager reaches a record high. In terms of US dollars, the largest cryptocurrency is currently only 5% away from its 2021 highs. Hi, have you woken up yet? Has the caffeine in your coffee kicked in? Has the effect of your coffee worn off? You ought to get a little workout in the gym and obtain that blood. Often, I spend the entire day on foot. Has the broadest smile on his face today? And hold on until you see it, it's going to be an old one. Large coin update on Dominus, this is what we're searching for. When Bitcoin's popularity continues, we are aware what is the fate of Bitcoin. Sucks everything dry, and the more these prices drop before Bitcoin's arrival, the more market share it gains, roughly 60%, and the more these alts prices will rise after the money rotates out of them. This is the Mike Novak video. Excuse me, but listen to what Novak Grat says at the beginning of this about Bitcoin and where it is. I deceived you for 20 minutes, thinking it was only 8. We're going to say that this is a great video that Novagras released, and it kind of altered my perception of him. Hey guys, this was on Bloomberg. Mike, pay attention and share with us what you're seeing beyond the surface, in my opinion. Many are observing the parabolic rise in Bitcoin and wondering what or who is driving the flow. Now, listen, you know that this is most likely the first instance in Bitcoin history when we have actual price discovery. That means that anyone who wishes to purchase it can do so with ease for the first time, and yes, baby boomers are wealthy, $85 trillion. Most of their cash has been used to register an investment with advisors, where at least half of them or a section of them can simply purchase the ETF, which is why you're seeing them. Understand a step function for new Bitcoin owners, which is, in my opinion, causing a frenzy throughout the entire cryptocurrency industry. Okay, so this is how cryptocurrency always operates. Some buy Bitcoin, then some sell it slightly to purchase Ethereum, and you can see that we've reached quite frothy levels as you attempt to play the altcoins and catch-ups. You saw it in the public equity markets, the right MicroStrategy marathon, and all the public equity bellwethers as the funding rates of the altcoin market, that is, how much you get paid to lend out your coins, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the adults, and so it went parabolic. In addition to Bitcoin, so while I wouldn't be shocked to see some consolidation and corrections, I detest it. To choose a high point for Bitcoin because I genuinely think this is the price. Finding out the most probable, will we test the previous high? And there will likely be some consolidation, but I still believe that we'll finish the year substantially higher. The way you kind of stepped in was intriguing to hear. Using some care amid this euphoria raises the question, what's the new low? We recently broke out from 45,000, so that would likely be the support if there is a genuine correction, you never know. Why are corrections made after an incident? And individuals change their perspectives. Many people who have recently purchased, for example, don't think it will go very far. If it corrects, it will probably go to the mid-50s before rising to the new high. First, there was the previous high of 68,699,000, where we came very close. However, I do believe that, at some point, you will witness this. 1 to 3% of those assets, or Fidelity, or any of these large platforms with so much baby boomer money migrating from 2 to 3%, are urging their consumers to switch to Bitcoin over time. Which has proven to be a fantastic diversifier, a huge figure, yes. Consider the 85 trillion baby boomer fortune that I mentioned before. 3% of it is 2.5 trillion, correct? Since Bitcoin has a market capitalization of a little over 1.2 trillion, another step will likely be observed. Modify function, this is what we're doing. People, baby boomer wealth is on the way. Mike states, that is a nice sum of money. We'll talk about this in greater detail in the second video later in this one. He claims that the baby boomer generation now wants digital goods, specifically Bitcoin. They do not want gold, they want cryptocurrency. Do you comprehend the supply as well as the impending wealth transfer? Do you anticipate the impending crypto shock? Please realize that there won't be demand to set the price, and there is enough cryptocurrency available on these exchanges for individuals to purchase supplies. Finding out, yes, you did hear what Mike said. Bitcoin will put its all-time high to the test. Folks, Crypto predicts that XRP will reach its peak and that there will be a slight drop before we reach an even higher level before the end of the year. See it? You see what he did there, I suppose? I'm not going to mention it since you already know what it is. I didn't receive any copyright violations or anything, but you understand that this is an outdated checkmark. Breakthrough in 66 cents, the limit is the sky. I mistook my tweet for Harry's. Pulled up, we'll grab it. I believe I closed it. It is now time, bada boom, bada beam, bada wizard himself, who predicted the entire XRP bull run in 2017. Before now, I've never seen someone refer to a bull run quite the way he is doing now. The drawback appears to be rather minor. Anticipating a big change in March. With 91 cents on the retest. That's what you heard, right? Cents, people, get ready for an explosion in March for crypto.